to HiQ, which is sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union. The questions you're going to hear today are prepared in 16 categories by educators throughout the country who are all experts in their fields. They try to make the questions equally challenging. Here's how the points are awarded. In a regular category, each team will have its own question in that area. The teams will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. A correct answer on the first try is worth 4 points. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And if a team misses it entirely, either of the other 2 teams up here can gain 1 point with a correct answer, and I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. All right, current events is the topic. To our home team, good luck everybody, score as many points as you can. Here's the first question. Bruce Springsteen has just released his 18th album to less than flattering reviews. Give me the name of this iconic singer's latest album.
Greatest hits.
Try again. Okay, Citronelle or BC Rain, anybody want to buzz in with the answer? Citronelle.
Bridge Down the Road?
No. BC Rain. No, it's called High Hopes. High Hopes, no points. Citronelle, your question in current events. He won the Professional Bull Riders Championship last year by being able to survive 8 seconds on the back of a bull named Bushwhacker. Give me the last name of the bull rider who said the best bulls are smart and have a game plan. Five seconds.
Paul.
Try again. BC Rain.
Smith.
No. Williamson.
Johnson.
No. Monty is his name. Monty, no points. BC Rain, your question in current events. This former Israeli prime minister and one of Israel's greatest warriors died in January 2014 after being in a coma for many years. Give me his last name. Five seconds. Citronelle.
Sharon.
Sharon, right. Ariel Sharon, very good. 1 point. American history is our topic. To our home team. A champion of black education was a former slave who saved his pennies for his schooling. In 1881, he was called to head the Black Normal and Industrial School in Tuskegee, Alabama. Give me the last name of this educator.
Carver.
Try again.
Douglas.
What was it?
Douglas.
No, try again.
Washington.
Yes, Booker T. Washington, 2 points, correct. Citronelle. In an attempt to control monopolistic corporations, Congress passed a piece of federal legislation in 1890 that banned combinations in restraint of trade. Contrary to its original intention, however, this act also curbed labor unions, which were thought to be restraining trade. Give me the name of this piece of legislation. Five seconds.
Taft-Hartley.
Try again. Okay, Williamson or BC Rain? No, it was the Sherman Antitrust Act. That's what it was called. BC Rain, your question. Pioneer settlers on the prairie lands were faced with the lack of material to use for lumber and fuel. To build their homes, these pioneers used blocks of soil from the land they were trying to till. Give the nickname by which these settlers were known. Five seconds.
Pioneers.
Nope. Okay, Williamson or Citronelle, want to buzz in? They were called sod busters. Sod busters, all right. Biology is our topic. Originating in the bone marrow, some small lymphocytes move to the thymus to develop further so they can recognize antigen. Give the name of these cells. Five seconds. BC Rain.
Antibodies?
No. Citronelle. Go ahead.
T cells?
No, they were T cells. Oh, you said T? Okay, I thought you said D. Okay, T cells, 1 point. Citronelle, your question. Certain small lymphocytes originate and develop in the bone marrow and secrete antibodies after contact with antigen. Give the name of these cells.
White blood cells?
Try again.
Red blood cells?
Try again. BC Rain.
D cells?
No. Williamson? No. B cells. B as in ball. BC Rain, your question. Identify the first type of antibody to be secreted into the blood during an immune response.
White blood cells?
Try again.
Mycofatnic.
No. Try again. Okay, Williamson or Citronelle? Citronelle.
Virus.
No. Williamson. Antibody M. Antibody M is what we needed. All right, we're going to put that aside and ask a question in sports. This is our first of two toss-ups in HiQ. First team to push its buzzer answers first. 4 points for a correct answer. Only one answer per team. So here's the question. Familiar faces on the court, the USA women beach volleyball duo won gold again in the 2012 Summer Olympic Games. Misty May Traynor, along with her teammate, beat Japan to take gold in beach volleyball. Give the last name of this teammate who turned out was pregnant with her third child at the time of the competition. Five seconds, teams. BC Rain.
Smith?
No, sorry. Williamson?
Johnson.
No. Citronelle?
Franklin?
No. Carrie Walsh. Walsh was her name. No points. All right, literature is the topic. To Williamson now. In John Steinbeck's short story titled The Treasure Hunt, while staying at his friend Danny's house, the man known as Big Joe Portuguese took one of Danny's possessions that a man named Pylon insists he return. Identify the item that Big Joe Portuguese took from his friend Danny.
A watch.
Try again.
A ring.
Try again.
Necklace.
Try again.
Bracelet.
No. Teams wait for the buzzer if you'd like to answer. Don't buzz in early. Citronelle.
Pocketbook.
No. BC Rain.
A shirt?
A blanket. A blanket was the right answer. Citronelle. In John Steinbeck's short story titled The Gift, identify the type of candy Billy Buck and Jody first used in place of something called a bit to train the pony with until he was used to having something in his mouth.
Sugar cube?
Try again.
Peppermint?
Try again.
Caramel?
Try again.
Gum?
No. Teams wait for the buzzer. Williamson or BC Rain? BC Rain.
Butterscotch?
No. Williamson. Think of what might look like a bit in the mouth of a horse. A string of licorice. Licorice. No points. BC Rain. In E.C. Osandu's short story titled Voice of America, Give me the first name of the young American girl whose request for a song and an African American pen pal, or an African pen pal, aired on a Voice of America radio program.
Laura.
That's right, 4 points. All right, now we're going to change the topic to math. Now, in math, the teams will have 60 seconds to answer their question, and every team has a copy of every question for possible bonus points. So, first math question goes to Williamson, so everyone open your yellow math envelopes, please. A circle has radius of the square root of 3. A concentric circle has radius r less than the square root of 3. If the area of the circle of radius r is 1/3 the area of the given circle, what is the value of r simplified? Draw a sketch. Thirty seconds left. No, you buzzed in early. Sorry, this is still Williamson's question. 10 seconds, Williamson.
Six,
Try again.
4,
No. Hey, BC Brain.
3 pi.
No. Citronelle.
6 pi.
1. Plain old 1. No points. All right, Citronelle, here's your question, so everyone open your red math envelopes. Jessica drives to a walking trail near her home. She locks her car, walks 5 miles north, then 2 miles east, then 4 miles north, then 3 miles east, and lastly 3 miles north. How far in miles is Jessica from her car?
$15.
Try again.
$17.
Try again. Ten seconds.
$14.
Try again.
12.
What was your last answer?
12.
Sorry. BC Rain.
17 miles.
Sorry. Williamson.
10,
13. 13 was the answer we needed. No points. All right, BC Rain, here's your math question. Everyone open your blue math envelopes. An arc of a circle of radius 24 over pi feet has arc length of 6 feet. The central angle for this arc has radian measure in the form of kpi. Assuming the central angle is between 0 and 2 pi radians, give the value of k. Thirty seconds for BC Rain. $10 seconds. Okay, Williamson or Citronelle? You can buzz in if you know the answer. Williamson.
4.
Sorry.
6.
No, it was 1 over 4, or pi over 4. No points on that. All right, we're going to leave math behind for a while, come back to it at the end of the match. Now I'll ask a question in Shakespeare to Williamson. In Henry VI, Part 1, this character aids Talbot and Bedford at Orleans before ultimately joining forces with Charles and the French. Give the name of the character. Five seconds. Okay, Citronelle or BC Rain?
Mamuto?
Sorry, Citronelle.
Who is William Lucy?
No, Burgundy, the Duke of Burgundy. Citronelle, your Shakespeare question. In Romeo and Juliet, when someone swears by the moon, this character states, quote, "Swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb." Give the name of this character.
Juliet.
Yes, 4 points, correct. Hey, BC Rain, here's your question. In Twelfth Night, this character opens the play by stating, "If music be the food of love, play on." Give me the name of this character. Five seconds.
Herschel.
Sorry, Citronelle.
Orsino?
Right, very good, 1 point. Topic is geography. To our home team now. Dakar is the westernmost port on continental Africa. Give the name of the country in which Dakar is located. Five seconds. Citronelle.
Senegal?
Senegal is right, 1 point. Very good. Citronelle, your question in geography. The western shores of Lake Edward and Lake Tanganyika border a long mountain range in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Give me the name of these mountains.
Plateau Mountains?
No, sorry. Okay, Williamson or BC Rain? BC Rain?
Atlas.
No, sorry. Williamson? Mitumba Mountains. BC Rain, your question. A major river that flows through the central part of Africa is known as the Lualaba River until it reaches Stanleyville. It generally flows northward, then gradually bends to the southwest before it spills into the Atlantic Ocean. Give the name of this large river.
Nile River?
Try again.
Congo?
Yes, 3 points. Very good. All right, we are halfway through our competition at this point. Williamson has 2 points. BC Rain has 7. Citronelle's in the lead with 8. Now we'll take a short break while the teams make any changes they wish.
Need a loan for a newer used car, truck, RV, ATV, or even home? A credit union's the way to go. We're New Horizons Credit Union, the largest local credit union in Southwest Alabama, where your deposits help a neighbor purchase a car or home. It goes right back into our local economy. So if you live, work, worship, or go to school in Southwest Alabama, don't send your money to Mississippi or Florida. Go local. Join New Horizons Credit Union. We have roots here, not just branches.
Okay, we're ready to start the second half of our competition now. Good luck, team. Score as many points as you can. We'll start with chemistry. All right, Williamson, here's your question. Give the name of the transition metal which is responsible for the red color of rubies. Five seconds. Okay, Citronelle or BC Rain? Oh, Citronelle.
Manganese?
No, BC Rain.
Lithium.
Chromium. Chromium. Citronelle. State the name given to solid substances that can have more than one crystal structure. Five seconds. BC Rain.
Ionic.
Williamson. Polymorphic is the answer we needed. BC Rain, your question. State the name given to the energy required to form separated gas phase ions from an ionic solid.
Charges.
Try again.
Electrons.
Try again. Citronelle.
Ionization energy?
No. Williamson. No. Lattice energy. That's what we needed. Lattice energy. No points. Art history is our topic. Back to our home team. This king of Babylon conquered the ancient cities of Mara, Larsa, and Esnana. He reunited the whole Mesopotamia and proclaimed himself universal monarch. Give me the name of this famous king.
James. King
Try again.
James. King Arthur.
Try again. Citronelle.
Hammurabi?
Yes, Hammurabi is right, 1 point. Citronelle, your question. Ancient Egyptians would roll decorative seals along wet clay to leave an impression. One unique ancient cylindrical seal was from the Uruk period. It was a bamboo green cylinder with a small mottled gray rock set on top of this seal. Tell what type of animal is carved into this particular seal.
Cat,
Try again.
jackal,
Try again.
hawk,
No. BC Rain.
Scarab.
No. Williamson.
A dog.
No. An antelope. Antelope. BC Rain, your question. Images that have been superimposed over one another over periods of thousands of years may signify a spiritual need in humans to establish a sense of continuity. An example of this can be found in Giant Horse Cave, located on the Cape York Peninsula. Give the name of the country in which this giant horse cave with its ancient compositions can be seen.
Greece.
Try again.
Rome.
Try again. Citronelle.
Australia?
Yes, 1 point. Australia's right. All right, now we're going to change the rules a little bit and ask some questions in team choice. Before the match, each team chose the topic it wanted to be quizzed on. There's 4 points for a correct answer, but the catch is there's only one answer per team. So teams, if I rule the original team's answer wrong, you can buzz in immediately. You don't have to wait for the shot clock to run down to 0, and you'll earn 2 points instead of just 1. Okay, Williamson, you chose American history. Again, just one answer. Here's your question. A union that was organized in 1866 lasted only 6 years, but it attracted more than 600,000 members. The membership included skilled and unskilled laborers and farmers. Give the name of this union. 5 seconds. Hey, BC Rain.
Knights of Labor.
No. Citronelle.
AFC.
No, the National Labor Union. The National Labor Union. No points on that. Citronelle, you chose geography. Again, just one answer, please. The Buchinga mountain range runs parallel to the Luangwa River. Name the country in which these mountains are located.
Democratic Republic of the Congo?
Sorry, teams, you can buzz in at any time you think you know the answer. BC Rain.
Morocco.
No. Williamson.
Asia.
No. Zambia. Zambia was the answer. No points. All right, BC Rain, you chose Shakespeare. One answer, please. Here's the question. In Twelfth Night, Maria refers to this character stating, "The devil a Puritan he is, or anything constantly but a time pleaser and affectioned ass." Give the name of this character.
No, Macognis.
Sorry, Williamson or Citronelle? Citronelle.
Vest.
No. Williamson. No, it was Malvolio. No points on that. All right, time for a second toss-up of the match. It's in literature, so teams, everybody, hands on your buzzers. 4 points for a correct answer, 1 answer per team. Here's the question. In John Steinbeck's short story titled Flight, Mama Torres sends her eldest son named Pepe on an errand to town. Give the last name of the family friend of Mrs. Torres, whom she said would give Pepe dinner and maybe a bed for the night. Williamson.
Rodriguez.
Right. 4 points. Very good. Physics is the topic. To Williamson. State the name of the kind of electromagnetic radiation with wavelengths in the range just above those that can be seen with the human eye. Five seconds. Citronelle buzzed in too early. BC Rain?
Plasma.
No, Citronelle.
Gamma rays.
Ultraviolet. That's what we needed. Citronelle, your question. State the name of the negatively charged subatomic particle responsible for most electrical phenomena.
Electrons.
Right. Very good. 4 points. BC Rain. State the name of the method of heat transfer characterized by transmission of heat through liquids and gases due to the actual motion of the fluid itself.
Convection.
Yes, 4 points. Correct. Topic is government. To our home team. These federal trial courts in the United States hear more than 300,000 cases a year, which accounts for about 80% of the federal caseload. Give the name of these courts.
Supreme Court.
Try again.
Civil.
Try again. BC Rain?
Appellate courts.
No. Citronelle?
District courts.
Yes, district courts is right. 1 point for Citronelle. All right, Citronelle, here's your question in government. State a right that is granted to all U.S. citizens, but may be restricted for aliens. Five seconds. BC Rain?
The right to vote.
No. Williamson?
To run for office.
No. To travel. Travel is the right. BC Rain, your question. Once a person has been tried for a crime, he or she cannot be tried again for that same crime. Give the term defined by this description.
Double jeopardy.
Yes, that's right. 4 points. World history is our topic. To Williamson. In 1931, South Africa became an independent member of the British Commonwealth. When the National Party came to power in 1948, it established a policy of complete separation of the races. Give the word that defines this policy.
Apartheid.
That's right, 4 points. Citronelle. After the Vietnam War ended, a group of communist rebels known as the Khmer Rouge seized power in a southeastern Asian country. They brutally slaughtered almost a quarter of this nation's population. Give the name of the country taken over by the Khmer Rouge.
Cambodia.
Right, 4 points. BC Rain. In 1987, Palestinians became frustrated with a lack of cooperation on the part of the Israeli government to address their grievances. A campaign of civil disobedience ensued. Peace talks were finally held in 1991 to no avail. 2 years later, however, talks began again and led to an agreement called the Declaration of Principles. Give the other name by which this agreement is known.
Palestinian rights.
Try again.
Declaration of Rights.
Try again. Citronelle.
Camp David Accords.
No. Williamson. No. The Oslo Peace Accords, or the Oslo Accords. No points. All right, we're down to the last question in today's contest. It's worth 4 points. As you can see, there's a 4-point difference between BC Rain and Citronelle at this point. So, here is our last question. Everybody open your white math envelopes now. A real number t has the property that the absolute value of the quantity 3t minus 15 is less than or equal to 12. What is the minimum value of the solution set of this inequality? Give your answer as an integer. Thirty seconds left. Citronelle.
T is less than or equal to 9.
Sorry. BC Rain or Williamson? BC Rain?
T is greater than or less than 13.
No. Williamson? No, the answer was 1. Plain old 1. Needed an integer. All right, final score today, Williamson with 10, BC Rain with 15. Today's winner, Citronelle with 19 points.